It wasn't like the presence. It wasn't what the person is, because if y'all, both of y'all totally right. You can't compare no fucking Chris Brown to Michael Jackson. It's no way. No way in hell. He was like years ahead of the time. When I think of talent, I think of all the things that you can do. Not just this thing and this thing and this thing. For me, Prince is way more talented than Michael Jackson. This is why. Prince can play any instrument from an asshole to a flute. Any instrument you can play. That is nothing but raw, pure talent. That's why I say, when I say talent, I don't mean presence. I don't mean like, okay, put it like this. If Chris Brown and Michael Jackson was live today, Chris Brown would outdance Michael Jackson like a motherfucker. But this is why Michael Jackson will win. Michael Jackson would do that one move and a moonwalk, and it would be over. Why would that happen? Because it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Follow what I'm saying?
I definitely follow what you're saying. I'm thinking from a perspective though.
Right. I know what you're thinking. Right.
Like MJ was, because if you look back at the history, like the video for Rock With You, like in 84, 85,
Rock With You, yeah.
That was the most expensive video ever shot at the time, but yet it was all green screen. Right. And just even you move into the dance moves and the movie Moonwalker, like Chris Brown could never.
Dance, Mike?
Say that again?
You say he could never outdance Mike?
I'm not saying he couldn't outdance Mike. Yeah, no, he'd be able to dance circles around Mike, but again, think of evolution and how the music has evolved, how dance has evolved. So now it's just a whole different ball game.
Exactly.
Right.
Does Chris Brown write his own material?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to express the talent thing, because you can't take nothing from Mike. Mike is king of pop. You can't say shit. You might get beat up for something. I might get jumped on when I go out the house time. But ain't nobody's compared to Mike. Mike is king. But when I say talent, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Chris Brown has a slight edge of talent, and I believe Prince has light years of talent. But as far as the presence of Mike, as far as what Mike has did, no one can ever do what Mike has did. No one can ever, right now, especially these days, actually make a positive song and go millions and millions and millions and millions, where now we're dealing with streams. You know what I'm saying? Positive, like straight positive music, like make a change, stuff like that.
Yeah. And you speaking too from a time before streaming services and stuff like that. Like you just had strictly radio and retail. So like I said, Chris Brown could drop a song like tonight, and it's gonna get millions of streams because I got Spotify, I got Apple Music, I got YouTube, I got all these outlets. Yeah. Versus Mike drop a song. Okay, cool. I hear it on the radio. Then it's another month and a half, 2 months before I can go buy it in the store. Then it's maybe another month and a half before I see a video.
Right.
Whereas now you got cats recording the song and shooting the video all in the same night. All in the same night.
Yeah. True that. But I don't think no one can still, when I say positive songs, like Make a Change, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, that'll make it, you know what I'm saying, go millions and millions like Mike. I don't think nobody can do nothing like that like Mike did. No, Mike, I ain't even seen nobody go to no countries and make no grown man cry. So.
and kids love that song. So kids, grandmas, like aunties,
everybody.
That song.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Multi-generational fan. I don't think there's any other artist in current day that could come close. Like from kids that are like 10 years old till 70 years old. Like this man had fans from the entire spectrum of age group. I don't think any other artist in modern day could do that.
Never, ever. In fact, before we end the segment, one of my favorite songs as a young guy. You know, a little Mike Jackson. Goddamn, how I forget that song. Matter of fact, Truthfully did it. All I do is think of you. Day and night, all yeah. You know, that was back in the young days.
I mean, but and then even hearing like Michael Jackson, you know, you get woke up on Saturday morning, mama say it's time to clean the house. She throwing that ABC Rockin' Robin, and
you heard me?
As a kid, these songs annoyed the hell out of me.
Right.
But then as I got older, I'm like, oh shit, okay.
I get it now.
Like I understand it now. Like, and I still find myself listening to a lot of those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Chris Brown, you'll get that, but you're not gonna get that.
I mean, but you know, like I said, true fans, like you gonna listen to the album from top to bottom.
Yeah,
a Chris Brown album, I'm gonna kind of, all right, cool. The song they've been pumping on the radio, the song I didn't seen the video for, cool. I'm gonna add those to the playlist, and the rest of the album just gonna be there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, I listen to, I'm kind of different. I listen to the whole album, and I can only play 2 songs off each album, or probably 3 songs. It depends on what the album is.
Yeah. But now in the digital age, albums don't have that same excitement for me anymore. Because I remember when I was 15, 16, had my first little job, go pick up my check on Friday. I'm going straight to the music store to buy like Blockbuster music, and I'm buying 4 and 5 CDs. And so you put the CD in your CD player, you flipping through the book, looking at the pictures.
Yeah. Especially like when
finding out who produced what, who wrote what, who featured on, who this, who that. Oh shit, so and so produced this. I didn't know somebody could produce this one right here. You know, shit like that. Yeah. That's why I still have all my CDs.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad y'all tuned in. That was a great conversation right there. And that was the wrap up Louis Wood and Louis Wooden. Make sure y'all stay locked in for the upcoming events and interviews. Right now, we're about to go to that Say My Name Right by ES. Give us the intro to this song, my man.
So check it out. This song is called Say My Name Right by yours truly, S. And the reason I put out this song is because people can't seem to get my name right. They keep calling me ES. It doesn't matter who it is.
Wes.
My bad. That's what I say.
The irony of it all. But yeah, it's a fun song. It's just more of a PSA for people that have never heard me before and are just getting to know me. So yeah, just setting the record straight. The name is pronounced S. It's spelled ES, but it's pronounced S. So say my name right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well. Say my name right. All right, yes.
Let's get it.
Peace. Welcome to my world. For those of you who've never heard of me before, this is a PSA. For those of you who've known me for a few years, but still getting it wrong, it's not ES, it's S. That's it. Say my name right. I guess you could call it a pet peeve, perhaps a bit of a nuisance how you address me. Big capital E, ever since a lowercase s, put the letters together, they spell S. Put to the past decade, put some respect on my name. 2 simple letters together, for some reason it's a pain. I repeated it nauseum on many a record, but some of y'all are listening many years later, still messing it up. Nomadic soul never claimed the address. Seems the attention to detail hella lazy at best. I walk the street with a Superman that's on my chest, trying to do what I was sent to do better than the rest. It's such BS when I'm addressed as ES. Last time I checked, there's no dash between E and S. This ain't the first time, most likely not the last. It's another moment in time that'll soon come to pass. In the beginning I laughed, cause I thought it was cute. After so many years going by on this pursuit, figured the audio and vids cleared the air like a statement. The abuse would have continued and it's borderline flagrant. Say my name right, the name of the song. Made a name for myself despite the fact you say it wrong. Whether you're guilty of this wrong, I'm glad you're singing along to the lyrics that I spit in this song. What's it called? Say my name right, but don't get it confused. Not your prototypical rap name, but it do what it do. Say my name right, just a couple of letters. One syllable sounds magical when put together. Say my name right, name, nickname, no gimmicks. Abbreviated form of my government when I'm spitting. Say my name capital E and a lowercase s. Simple as pop, but gets butchered to death. Say my name right. So I guess I'm part of the problem. Been an issue from childhood, but did little to solve it. Since the age of 6, I felt it more convenient. Rather than repeatedly correct, I went with something easier. People struggle to enunciate my government. Through word association, that's what I was running with. This dated back to elementary days. I told him that my government name sounds like Sesame. Hey, looking back, I felt I did it for the memory's sake. But thinking about it now, perhaps my fundamental mistake. Rather than embrace my African name, I westernized it. Lost a piece of me when I failed to recognize it. Trying to assimilate in this Canuck salvo with individuality, and all of us turns half to whole. Kinda hypocritical to command respect of my peers when I didn't respect myself enough for plenty of years.
Your name is your identity. It's something you're supposed to take pride in and feel ownership of. But when teachers, coworkers, and friends constantly screw it up and don't even try to get it right, that can really change how someone feels about their place in the world. I still get my name mispronounced, even with the mnemonic.
When somebody actually gives me that question, like, hey, am I saying this correctly? Immediately I want to marry them.
When you get your name mispronounced all the time, it makes you feel like less of an individual because you have to respond to all these things that are not your name.
It's pronounced SMA, not Sesame.
So say my name right, or my mom's coming for you.
Say my name right. 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 Say my name right.
Yes.
All right.
Sir.
Right.
Okay.
Like
Like he
sir.
said, say his name right.
Okay, S, okay.
S.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have
sorry,
to
I-
put me more like that. Okay. I'm a
Sorry, I had to make you the sacrificial lamb. Sorry about that.
No, you're all right, man. You're okay, Clifton. You're all right. Y'all are tuned into one of the dopest shows here at MyCityMyMusic.com and Soldier by Blood Television. It's Louis Wood Radio. That was Say My Name Right by S. Y'all know what time it is. Now, tell us why you chose this profession or what makes you different, S, and then we're going to go to J Sound.
I chose this because, I love hip hop. Like I said before, I've been a fan of hip hop since the late '80s, and the music spoke to me. I love the message. I love what the culture represents. I love the inclusiveness of the culture. I love how it unites people from all different backgrounds, ages, races, and it's just a feeling, man. It just makes my life complete. I'm a family man. I do a 9 to 5, but hip hop is sort of that last piece, that release, that creative release that lets me, express myself the best way that I know how. So, yeah, that's that.
J Sound?
Damn that. You know what? And that's the first time I've honestly ever been asked that question. For me, like, okay, so because I do a lot of different things. So like the one thing that I really started off with was photography. So I do a lot of like nude, lingerie, erotic photography. So the main reason I chose that path because I just didn't see a lot of representation with like the photography that I was seeing. Like it was a lot of older white photographers shooting slim white models, and so it was kind of the same
stereotypical.
Yeah, like the stereotypical same thing over and over again. So I started out shooting plus size women, and I found one of my first models like back when Craigslist wasn't creepy.
Yeah.
So, and I just fell in love with it, but it was more so for the representation. and just being able to see black women in that same light or in those same lanes.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be like scrolling and then looking through magazines and stuff, and then it was one magazine I seen and it had the one little white girl. It was like love your curves, and I'm just looking like what curves?
Right. Well, like what curves?
What curves do you see?
But like by
Maybe that love your board.
but by fashion industry standards, size 10 is considered plus size. So if you are a size 10, you are considered plus size. But when
BT, you fat.
No.
like when I think plus size, I'm thinking at least a 14, 16 or better.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it really just grew. Excuse me. It just grew into a love of creating and being able to tell a story, or like I get a lot of women where like doing a lingerie shoot, it was their first time doing it, but it gave them such confidence to do other things, and they finally broke out of their shell. Or I get a lot of women where it's after a breakup and I just want to feel sexy for me.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like the way society is right now, it's like this certain size is beauty. Like, you ain't this certain size, then don't come this way, don't come this way.
Yeah.
And we need to change that, because it's like, how you gonna tell somebody what beautiful is? You know, like, you can't, what's beauty to you is beauty to them. You can't differentiate.
But then, like, even going back to, like, my man S was saying, like, those foundational pieces of, like, hip-hop. So, like, I grew up, like, I got a cousin that's 4 to 6 years older than me. And so she, like, graduated high school in 97. So, like, I grew up behind her reading her Source and Vibe magazines. And then it grew into me collecting my own. But then you get into King and, like, those kind of magazines and the Video Vixens. And so that's kind of where the shift came in of, okay, curvier women. But, and, I mean, so yeah, that's kind of where I started.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that. And let's get to some new shit. The Yours Awards is coming November 6th.
Nope.
With myself and TT, the Don Dollar, as your host for the night.
Yes, sir.
With special guest, last year's winner, Ghost, will be performing, along with Truth, T-Spirit, Kaiser, Rippick, and more. Make sure you go like us on Facebook at Louisville Radio and join our Facebook Live and be a part of the show. Hit that line, 314-339-9759. So, S and J Stylez, tell us what we should be looking forward to you from 2022. Start with J Stylez.
2022 has been kind of a year of growth for me and a year of kind of coming from behind the scenes. So, launched my podcast this year, and then last weekend I just did the third installment of my Puff and Body Paint party. So it's called Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint.
Okay.
So for the rest of the year, I mean, trying to establish myself more and just throw my support behind more people.
Okay.
All right. S?
Yeah, 2022, just my goal was to just, try to continue to push out music and reach out to as many outlets such as yourself as I can. I just, released my sixth album just this past February that I'm promoting right now. Say My Name Right is one of the joints on the new album. And I got, another album in the works, hopefully looking to drop it this winter, fallish. And, just in the meantime, in between time, just continue to do features with local artists and other artists that I've met online. And, just keep flooding, just keep hitting people with content and, just keep working. Just trying to do some more live shows this summer now that things have kind of opened back up again. So, just trying to get out there and, spread the word, try to gain New listeners, 2 years at a time. That's basically the goal for this year.
All right. Gotcha. Now we're about to go to that Gemini by Stephen Ortell. Let's get it, PT.
Let's get it.
Can you read? It's a Ethnic Issue More TV.
Yeah. Hey, can you hit that light real quick? Maybe I'll be on this one. Hey, can you turn me up in the headphones? Hey, it's 4:44. You know this shit's so bothering. This right here is dedicated to my son. Hey, let's rap a lot. I'm not an ignition, so don't start me. But this dedicate to my son like Charles Barkley. I let it read Matthew Stafford, King Jared Goff for me. Silencer, Carlo Ray Hill, I kill him softly. Feeling like Joy when he hit the cigar. Good kid, Man City like Kendrick Lamar. Never drank liquor, but they know that I'm killing the boss. It's all about drive, but you niggas can't fit in the car. Nah, this for my son, so I'm killing them all. Hands on the stomach and he kicking like Steven Seagal. This frame of mind different, can't fit on the wall. Like, I wanna buy them all, why they buying them all? I'm pretty sure my dad got lots of hoes numbers. But if you ask, he can't tell you my phone number. And if he tried operator, said it's the wrong number. Born in June, how you live, it should be a cold summer. This heat 500 degrees, I never sold stunner. Strapped with them Kevin Durant's, but it's the old thunder. Bank account 7 digits, feel like my old number. Like Bobby Brown, this crack, don't put your nose under. They immature, no Batman, they scared of losing. You niggas not in my circle, I call them Marcus Houston. Crossroads like Bone Thugs, they hear the music. I'm still alive, some people talking to Whitney Houston. Son, I just want you to be whatever you want to be in life, man. You're right here. Daddy got you. I promise. Yeah.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
6! Shit, a dead body. I mean, what's cracking, y'all? It's your boy Nico the Great, and we back in this motherfucking thing one more again with my dog, Stefan Urkel. I mean, he been going crazy. I've been going crazy. Everybody out here been going motherfucking crazy. So I'ma need y'all ashy ass niggas to step the fuck aside and let the best rapper alive slide through this motherfucker. Cause I don't wanna hear a nair nutter about that shit. But my dog, come out here and kill the motherfucking game. Let's go.
Hey, fuck your calendar. Best rapper alive, it's a new day. I heard niggas want flowers. For every casket I seen had a bouquet. Pull up to the crib, yo, gate cold. Borders backwards, toothpaste. Urkel, I'm a black guy. No Mario Kart, it's a new race. Bananas on me, I'm an MC. Plus the hammer on me, on everything. I got a third leg. When your bitch riding like she standing on me. Born wildin' out, I got the cannon on me. This Nick Jr. with a twin shooter. No 12 inches, I'm the big ruler. I got an 8 I let it rip through you. Step cramp with the flu, I got a 6 shooter. I got a thick cooler. You say she can't get pregnant. Put a patch on her like Rick Ruler. Serve your piece, boy, I been looter. Wanna jet wear, put a big cooler. So much ice, I need a big cooler. Put a rim in your chest, let it spin through you. Oh Lord. Hopping out the whip with that metal, we call it Voltron. These niggas disappear like magic, but ain't a point guard. Angels in my ear like Viagra, a nigga go hard. Sitting in the coupe so white, I call it dope charge. Jesus chain, go hard, big metal, this Voltron. Niggas think they Goro, leader scenes with no arms. Yo, got it, drink frozen, the coke solid. Total fuck college, hand empty. No knowledge, boy, I'm so violent. Angels flying with no pilot. I'm the king, bitch. Take a knee, like gold collar. Catch these 49s. No white bears, they polarized. They the mortal kind. Straight from my son, I'm Kodokan. Watch me finish him. Blood dripping, they mortified. 50 rounds left, like Michael Jordan. Just 45. Niggas Twitter beef. Ironic, life on the line, but nothing ever dies. I am the best rapper alive.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you gotta protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Go get it. 6!
Yes, sir. That was that boy Stefan Urkel. He got a show coming up as well. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that, because you know Louisville Radio will be in the building for that show as well. He throws some dope shows too, so y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for his show. But you already know what this is. It's shout outs. If y'all got a shout out, don't hesitate to hit that line at 314-339-9759 or give your shout out on our Facebook Lives. We bringing some new-ish to the show. Shout out to Visual Plugs on the live. We doing shout outs like that. I see you on my
shout
live.
Out to Visual Plugs.
Shout out. She's working out her. I see her. She be doing her thing.
I'm still waiting to see the video from my event. So and I've seen all her other videos, so I know this one gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Visual.
Yeah, big shout out to them. They've been doing their thing. Shout out.
But y'all already know we bring some new-ish to the show, and it's my personal favorite. It's called the Tea Spot. Where we get into a little bit of celebrity tea, and we gotta talk about it. This verses, this R&B verses. I don't even know where to start, Raz. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. I could tell you that.
It was one of the worst performed vocal verses I ever seen in my damn life.
Oh.
Let me start off with that.
Oh, okay.
Mario came up there and showed them brothers how you do it. Fuck the watermelon. Fuck the damn watermelon. Get your ass up here and sing.
Yes.
Sing.
But that's because Mario's still out here touring and writing and performing. And he's doing it he's doing it regularly.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that. You supposed to prepare yourself for a verse.
Right?
Yeah. You supposed to prepare yourself for a verse. This wasn't just one individual. This was all the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me, from Ray J to everybody, you mean to tell me I'm going into, okay, U.S., okay, U.S., I'm going into a verse. I'm going to battle probably one of the greatest, I'm going to battle KRS-One.
Okay.
So you mean to fucking tell me you are not going to get prepared?
Oh, no, definitely.
You got to.
No excuse.
You know what I'm saying? No. These guys came in there, did a little, man, I ain't even care about the little dance no more. After you heard those vocals, how they performed was, it's embarrassing.
I'm about to say, with something like that, somebody got some new music. Somebody got some new music here come out or something, because they taking that, even bad publicity is still good. No, I watch videos. I'm like, no, again, Omarion, you gave me hits like and Icebox and.
Oh my God!
This is what you give me, as a performance. This is what you give me.
But
oh my God!
Do you think these guys are just victims of studio magic? They're great studio artists. They sound great on record, on CD, but live they just can't perform live.
No, because
I'll be sure.
I really think Omarion can sing.
And then too, because Omarion came up from that B2K fame, so they were a boy band, so they had to perform.
Yeah.
They had to be able to sing.
That's all he knows how
dance.
to do is perform.
Now again, all the other bullshit he done got mixed up in with the love and hip hop and all that other stuff. I think it's kind of killed some of the creativity or the passion for performing. Just because when you perform, you actually have to work. Because especially if you don't have music popping like that, when people come out to see you, they're expecting to see a show.
Mm-hmm.
So I think all the other bullshit has kind of zapped some of his passion for it. He just trying to lean off of that name, I'm a Marion, he's trying to lean off of that.
And watermelon.
And O'Melon, whatever he wants to be called. But
also, that was a good question to bring up. Also, S, was that, the case? Say in the later years, was that a case of Studio Magic, because we all know Al B. Sure. Y'all know Al B. Sure.
Millie Vanilli.
Studio Magic.
Millie Vanilli.
Yeah. Billy Vanilli. You know what I'm saying? You know, lip syncing and shit. Oh, I want you. Girl, you know it's true.
I think I'll break it down by each. So like from an Omarion standpoint, I look at it from, he was the only one even after the group broke up to actually remain relevant.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
None of the you would hear stuff about the other members here and there.
Yeah.
But like he was the only one that kept going, kept remaining relevant.
Yeah.
Until he just kind of started doing gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then
but going back to my question again, but you know, he kept putting on music, but is he like that guy live singing? Can that guy actually sing live, or is he like just an entertainer? He can dance, he can do the visuals, but actual singing. Can he sing live?
Yeah. He's an entertainer. Yeah, if we're looking at it from that way, yeah, he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that was a mismatch. Like that, he shouldn't have even been battling Mario. That he shouldn't have even been there.
Hey, you know when I first seen that, it said Mario. I say, what the fuck they doing? Mario finna kill him. But I ain't know it was gonna be this. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know it was gonna be this bad. The first thing I said, oh, Mario finna kill him. This is a waste of time. He finna kill him. But I ain't know it was gonna be this bad. I know you gonna massacre the whole everybody. I ain't know that.
And Jeremiah sounded horrible. Jeremiah, I don't know what you was doing.
Oh man.
Well, you know that's Studio Magic too.
Yeah. But because like I said again, all that auto tune and all. I think in certain arenas and certain genres, like technology ruined the music, and technology took the place of actual talent.
Right, true that. Because I can't sing, I got a good song that sound like I can sing on it. Right. I can't sing on it.
I was just confused.
I can sing that motherfucker line up, I can be like, what the hell?
Yeah. And I was just confused on the whole Sammy and Ray J, because like Sammy been doing his thing for a while too. Yeah. Sammy can sing too.
Yeah, look, young Sammy.
Sammy still been putting out music, and it's not all the same song. Like he has some that's like, all right, cool, this is the current sound, but like he has records where he's straight singing, like.
And then I think sometimes Ray J falls. This is my opinion. I just think Ray J just used that excuse. I'm Brandy's brother. That's what I think Ray J does. That's what it is. Like, I'm Brandy's brother.
From a business standpoint, I like what Ray J has done.
Yeah.
From a business
standpoint, I love what he's done.
Because I mean, he's one of the few that's managed to take all that clown bullshit that he was on once the music wasn't popping no more and make it profitable.
Yeah.
So I applaud him on that. But as just far as like TT said that Brandy's little brother shit, yo, sis ain't even really popping like that. So
man.
But I mean, but Brandy is Brandy.
Brandy.
I mean, yeah, Brandy.
Brandy is Brandy. Brandy is the family. That's the family money.
But how? Yeah. And so how long can you ride that I'm Brandy's little brother train before motherfuckers just stop caring?
Yeah.
Well, he did make the tape.
As long as you keep bringing up Brandy, you good.
Brandy, yeah, my sister, right? Yeah, like
Cinderella with Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have the tape, you know. Y'all remember the tape, don't you?
Now the pettiest shit that what was it that song Ray J did? I hit it. I
remember that song.
I hit it first.
Hey.
But you know, we can expect. I didn't expect Ray J to sing good, so I didn't expect that. You know, Ray J just, he just, you know, he Ray J just.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
still just little Brandy. I feel like I'm just little Brandy.
Like the big brother who's like the star athlete, and then like you kind of the scrub little brother.
Yeah. That's how I look at him as Brandy little brother still. Regardless, we don't give a what you do. Oh, that's Brandy little brother.
Man, and then just one more. I just got one more. Then we can be off this. Pleasure P. I, I'm iffy on Pleasure P. I don't know.
He had me at I'ma hold my breath until you feel it
Yeah,
in your chest.
that
and I
song.
go,
He still got the high notes. We
Like,
can give him to that.
Yeah, look,
He
I
still
can't
got it.
hit that note right now, but still, like, again, it was another situation where it was a group. They were entertaining and they blew up as a group.
Yeah.
He was the one that was able to maintain some relevance.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
Do that.
because I think the last song they put out was this song. It was the remix to LSG, My Body.
Yeah.
So they put that out. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had even read this article. What's dude named Slickum? Like it was his baby mama saying like, I'm glad they back to making music because pretty much like he getting on my fucking nerves. Like, he just here at the house like.
Please do something with this man.
But again, when it's a lot of these artists that had that peak of fame early, and they just can't recapture it because now their fan base is almost 40 years old. Like,
Yeah.
So and again, I'm 37, so again, I'm trying to. Okay, yeah, I can rock with this one, but then like some of it, like, okay, what the fuck is, like, what is this?
Yeah.
So that still gives them an excuse to get up there and sound that goddamn horrible.
No, not at all. Like, I mean, like, but like you said, like you said initially, like you should be prepared as
For
if
versus when whoever you going up against.
Yeah. Like, no, regardless, like you should go into this thing like, okay, let me get my vocal coach back.
Yeah.
Like, let me do these things to get warmed up and get ready for this thing.
Exactly.
True that. Yeah. Yeah. So you think it's just a case of them just kind of riding the old, the fame of yesteryear and hoping that it'll carry over till today?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Because they trying to capitalize off that name, and a lot of all those artists that were in that verses, the one you haven't really heard anything controversial about is Mario.
Right.
The rest of them, used all that controversy to keep themselves relevant and keep their names buzzing. And even though you known for some dumb shit, like, hey, you still talking about me though.
Right.
Like, you're still talking about me. So then that turns into, okay, yeah, like a Marion whoopty wop, like, got caught running butt naked in a restaurant or something. So that turns into you, like, all right, let me go on YouTube and, like, listen to some Omarion video. Like,
yeah.
And again, and with these algorithms and all that other crazy stuff, it makes them relevant again.
Right.
But they're hoping that you still rock with them like you did in 06.
Right. In this different time. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
so you think it should be like a round two?
My bad.
Should we just end it right there?
Leave that one alone.
Just leave it.
No more.
No. Like, where I'm gonna give you a second chance to be terrible?
No more. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna say, they ran me back to my CDs. I had to pull the damn CD out. I had to go. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to Icebox real quick. Hold on. What's going on here, man? Hold on.
Like, I know this ain't the same. This ain't the same thing. Yeah, this ain't the same Omarion.
Right.
Nah, it's not. Nowhere near.
Well, y'all.
Poor guy.
Well, I mean, and then too, another one that I grew up on, Genuine. Like, the last few performances I've seen from Genuine, like, he up there looking coked out and, like, just terrible.
See the pot belly on him? He was doing, like, I don't know what kind of dance move he was doing. He was kind of moving backwards, and you could see the belly kind of flopping.
The pony dance, something he was trying to do.
Again, Pony was my Saints days in the party room or at the like the Limelight. Like, that was Pony. Like, now again, look, just like he can't move like that no more. I can't move like that.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Like, we just need you to get up there and sing the song. We don't need you to
Right,
dance to it. We
like,
just need you to sing the
You
song.
can sit there on the stool, and I'd be okay with that.
I swear. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you all Genuine fun fact.
Okay.
One of Genuine's albums was actually recorded in St. Louis.
Dope.
Which one?
Nice.
The Elgin.
Okay.
Yes. As a matter of fact, how I know that is because I was working at Applebee's down there in Richmond Heights. Yes, I was the bartender, and I actually seen the guy come in and eat. Now, I didn't know what he was doing. I actually was like, wow, he's probably down there recording at Clayton Studios probably. I don't know what the fuck he doing down here, but that's interesting.
Right.
And what you know, the album came out. Elgin. As we just talked about, I bought the CD, I opened the CD, and I looked in the cover, and what the hell you know? Yeah.
Oh.
Just a fun fact.
Genuine fun fact.
Genuine fun fact.
He still washed up, but, just fun fact. Just some St. Louis, shit, fun fact.
So, okay. Raz, let me ask you then. What R&B artists from, like, that era of music do you feel like with the right song they could be, like, really relevant again?
Right now?
Yeah.
We just said one. If he get off the coast, Genuine could.
Boy, be out here.
Let me see.
What about like a Tyrese?
Let me look at this old CD collection real quick.
Man. Honestly.
Okay. Nah, Bob Brown and he ain't gonna do this shit. Okay, I think.
Usher could count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I mean, because Usher still got new stuff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So Usher still kind of been doing his thing. I'm over here looking at my R&B right now. You know what I'm saying? I tell
What about Tyrese?
Tyrese. Yeah.
You think
Tyrese.
Tyrese right now?
Tyrese though.
But I feel like Tyrese has gotten lazy. And just like he riding it out with these Fast and the Furious checks because they guaranteed.
Okay. Yep. So he just not.
I'm gonna drop a few one-liners here and there, and I'm gonna get this check. And you know what? Cool, they greenlit us for 14 more movies. So yeah, I'm good.
Exactly.
What was that group? Him, Genuine, and Tank. What was the name of their group?
TGT.
TGT.
Just initial.
That was a bad album.
But you know what? That you can help me be the best man.
Hey, that album right there.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! Y'all thought that LSG was something. I give it to him on that one. I ain't think it was gonna be, but they clowned that bit.
Hey,
I like that album.
Look, I did a lot of finger banging to that album as a youngin'.
Hey, I'm trying not to say nothing. Got my daughter rolling around here.
Oh, my bad.
I'm trying to shut up.
My bad.
Nah, she can't hear you. You can hear me. You good. No, I think one more. I think from like probably my time, they can actually do an album right now and probably be relevant. I think also. I think gonna be surprised, and I think Tony could.
Tony.
Yeah. I think Tony could.
You know what? I never really thought of them in that way because I mean, but even still, they're another one of those groups that like you'll see this R&B like mega show somewhere and they're on the bill. I mean, and then too, like a lot of them do a lot of writing behind the scenes anyway for a lot of these new artists. So
Exactly.
Yeah. I think Tony could.
Okay. Right. All right, y'all ready for some new music? It's time for that TT and the crew music reviews. Y'all already know we finna play a few of these songs and get y'all opinions and have some fun over here. We finna start it off with that Do What But I guess from last week we finna go with that J Rex. Do what? Let's go.
Let's go.
Really money just and what am I telling you? Nah, for real. What am I telling you?
Raggedy beats.
Do what you gotta do, rather no one else is part of you. My niggas with it, we ready. Promise we steppin' like powder shoes. And I'm sick and tired of dudes. Put you on point what I'm tryna do. Say no, I ain't tryna lose. Straight to the top where I'm bound to shoot. Do what you gotta do, rather no one else is part of you. My niggas with it, we ready. Promise we steppin' like powder shoes. And I'm sick and tired of dudes. Put you on point what I'm tryna do. No, I ain't tryna lose. Straight to the top where I'm bound to shoot. Wishing the way, where my sis back? Talking, hold on, let me fix that. I ain't gotta get ready, we been there. Keep on talking, gon' lose your whole chest. I've been out here for hours or days. If I don't get no sleep, I be days. But I'm still dead on point, so don't try that. You gon' feel a lot more than the grave. You can go feel the grave if you wanna sleep. My niggas been hunters, they all greedy. You gotta stay hungry, that's all season. I keep it 100, that's all easy. I'm working, I pass you. Ain't doing this here to get all even. I'm ballin' with purpose, y'all reason. Say you wanted to smoke, well we all cheatin'. Best believe we gon' put it up in the air. We be smoking this squeezy, it can't be fair. We gon' pull up, talking about let me get a G. You gon' find yourself leaving this smoking air. Bring the green, you know that I do not care. Green, cause all that they do is stuff. You a bitch, your mama should name you Claire. Keep it real, I know that be real. Do what you gotta do, rather no one else is part of you. My niggas with it, we ready. Promise we steppin' like powder shoes. And I'm sick and tired of dudes. Put you on point what I'm tryna do. Say no, I ain't tryna lose. Straight to the top where I'm bound to shoot. Do what you gotta do, rather no one else is part of you. My niggas with it, we ready. Promise we steppin' like powder shoes. And I'm sick and tired of dudes. Put you on point what I'm tryna do. No, I ain't tryna lose. Straight to the top where I'm bound to shoot.
Yes, sir. And there was J Rex with "Do What You Gotta Do." You know, I like that song. S, what you thought about
Do what you gotta do.
it? S.
Yep.
So what you thought about that track right there?
It's catchy. The hook is catchy. Sounds definitely sounds radio ready. So yeah, not mad at it.
Okay. J Stylez, what you thought about that one?
Definitely a good party song. Like
Yeah.
I can see that like being played in a club or something like that. So yeah, good party song.
Shout out to J Rex with that "Do What You Gotta Do." Cause you know in life you gotta
Do
do
what
what
you
you
gotta
gotta
do.
do. Yes, sir. We about to go to that Rocky Maverick
That's
with
my
that
brother right there, boy.
with that girl, Miss G.A. Bars with that smoking spicy.
Oh, yeah, this
Let's
is my joint
go.
Like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Spanish eyes down, looking like a China doll. Toxic on me, don't get stir fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Bake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Spanish eyes down, looking like a China doll. Toxic on me, don't get stir fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. He say Chris do it better. I'm from the show me state. Words over action, Nipsey move, hustle and motivate. Marathon mixed with the runs, the smoke permeate. Too many y'all really not eating, watching your homie play. I don't fit in, I was born to stand out. Goonies riding with ready to knock your mans out. Yeah, keep it spicy, smoking on that compound. Y'all be cap, I'm slept on like Kung Lao. Probably got a hit your ass, leaning like a kickstand. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stirred fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stirred fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Chicken with the fried rice, egg roll with the vest, colder than the Klondike. Eyes so low, I can't even see in hindsight. Eyes so control that'll make you get your mind right. I got green trees with the purple hairs on it. I got what you need, you can put it there on it. I got sticky weed, you can tell by the aroma. Hotter than the breeze in the motherfucking sauna. How you want it? Hit the scale, then you put it in a zip file. I hit the corner, get it bouncing like it's hip hop. If you ain't got a blunt, then put it in the tip top. I fire up and do a dance on my TikTok. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stirred fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stirred fried cow. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound.
Yes, sir. And that was G.A. Bars with that boy Rocky Maverick, Smoking Spicy. Okay, S, what you thought about that one all the way in Canada?
Yeah, it's a nice bouncy joint. It's the type of joint that when performed live will definitely get the crowd going. So yeah, it's a good song.
Okay, J Stylez.
All right, so on this one, I have a bit of a bias. So if you couldn't see, I damn near know this song word for word, and that's because one, Rocky Maverick, like that's my brother. Like my mom was legit married to his dad, and then G.A. Bars is my white girl rap crush.
Okay.
So
shout out to G.A. Bars.
And
she kills it.
And I had both of them perform at my last event. So like, yeah, definitely seeing it live, whole different experience.
Yes. Shout out to them.
Hey, let me tell you, I got to interview G.A. Bars. Man, this girl is a fucking monster. When I tell you, this girl got to going. I got a couple songs from her, you know what I'm saying? Nip Tuck is another joint I like. This girl is crushing, man. She's the truth right there. And the boy Rocky Maverick also. So I'm way familiar with the song also. So I'm like, I like my man right there. I'm biased. I damn to know the motherfucker my damn self.
Yeah. Because I had GA on my podcast, and like our conversation just went from, we talked about like music politics and like creative stuff, and then we like it just went spiritual, like, so you can tell like where
you can hold a conversation.
You can tell where her passion comes from.
Yeah. And I was just gonna say I played it on the show Thursday. Matter of fact, while we talking, I just played the joint on Thursday. That show. So yeah, I'm with him. I'm biased about that. You know, I like that. I already know the motherfucker already.
It's making his rounds on everywhere. You know, this song got to it then. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
As far as Rocky, like, he's a dope performer. Like,
hell yeah, he puts on a hell of a show.
A hell of a show. Like, if you know you're going to a Rocky Maverick show, you better be ready. Because, like, that dude is crazy on stage. Like, he doesn't stop.
It's foot on the gas pedal the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Rocky Maverick and G.A. Bars. They out here doing their thing. All right, we finna go to that Guinness Con by Law of STL. You know, we finna do some things around here. Let's get it.
I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God wouldn't have sent a punishment like me upon you. Genghis Khan. English.
when I showed you. You simply won't hold you. I'ma quit with the poetry. You can't live the poetry. Behind the mission, let us turn into bitches. With legends up in the kitchen. With legends up in the swimming. Cross the line 'cause we winning. That don't mean that I'm finished. Been whipping this for a minute. Instructions like me a menace. Hate to see when I mention too focused. This mind's used to not notice when you ain't in it. Controlling what takes an interest. That just one of the powers flipping the better minutes. How you gon' in the same hour? Rest in peace to all my fallen soldiers. 1,000 death to you cowards. Yeah, yeah. 1,000 death to you cowards. It's quaking that nigga. It's quaking that nigga. It's quaking that nigga. It's quaking that nigga.
Yes, sir. And that was Law of STL with that Genghis Khan. You already know. S, what you thought about that one?
I like out of the three so far, I think that's my favorite one. I really like this one. The beat. I like the instruments or the sample, whatever that was. It's really catchy. I like that. And the MC did his thing. Wrote the beat nice. Was in the pocket. Yeah, I like that one.
Hey, S, I knew you were going to say that. I ain't lying, for real. Once he said S, I was like, oh, he gonna that motherfucker.
Okay, J Stylez.
Now, and kind of piggybacking off of some of S's points, like the way he wrote the beat, the production, like, no, I definitely appreciate lyricism. Because again, like I said, like the party music is fun, but like to hear somebody straight spit,
right?
Like it just takes the song to a whole different level.
Okay, all right, y'all already know we finna end it with that Pack Yo by Cass Mo. The video just dropped for this, so y'all already know we gotta, like he said,
represent. Go check it out.
Pack Yo by Cass Mo. You got to go.
This is about to be the happiest day of my life. I'm just glad I did this before making you my wife. Bitch, you can't cook. How the fuck do you burn water? I've been dealing with your inability to cook for so long that it's finally taken its toll. How does food fresh from the fire to my plate look old? Now I'm not trying to make you angry, and that's a fact. But you're free to go and never come back. I'm tired of asking, what is this? Pack your shit and say goodbye.
Tired of you burning my fucking lunch. I'm sneaking eating Wheaties and Captain Crunch. Bitch, don't stop me, I'm not through. Got some shit I need to say to you. I've been eating this shit so long. Even your water boils wrong. Grease and flour, don't you try. Just pass
pack your shit and say goodbye. Every time you try to fry, not gonna miss you. Goddamn, your fire too damn high. Not gonna miss you. Fool draws flies like doo-doo. Like a magnet, fly toward your food. Bitch tryna hurt me, I'm gon' die. I wanna live, go kill another guy. Understand me, don't wanna die. Pack your shit and say goodbye. Shouldn't say goodbye. Not gonna pack your shit and say goodbye.
Killing it.
This is Louis Wood Radio.
You gonna learn today? All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know. That was that Pack Your Shit by Casmo.
And say goodbye.
And just say goodbye. At the end of the day, you gotta say goodbye.
With watermelon.
Man.
Oh, shit.
Man. So y'all already know it's your girl TT the Dundada. Let me tell you a little bit about Louis Wood Productions. Y'all already know Louis Wood Productions studio deals got one of the best, if not one of the dopest services on deck for multiple studios, podcasts, commercials, and for you up and coming radio personalities. We have plenty of podcast opportunities as well. Y'all already know. Hit us up at 314-339-9580 to set up you a consultation. Y'all can also email us at louiswoodproductions@gmail.com. And y'all already know, just in case if you didn't know, ladies, keep them weaves fresh, tracks intact, and your baby daddy out of the DM. Thank you.
And speaking of food, if you're thinking about catering, you should be thinking of King's Kitchen, one of the best caterers in the STL area. She has a delicious selection from soul food to vegan dishes. Hit her up for her seafood platters as well. King's Kitchen. You can check her out on Facebook or text her at 314-546-5488. Most definitely tell her that Louis Wood Radio sent you. Also, check them out at their new location at Hollywood Entertainment at 155 South Florissant Road in Ferguson. Every Saturday through Thursday from 1 to 5:15. He's got it. Trust me. Right now, we're about to go to that Come Up story by my man S, because he told you to get his name right. Now he's going to give you the Come Up story.
Y'all better get his name right.
This is my come up, yeah. This is my come up, my come up, my come up, my come up story. This is my come up story. Dating it back to the 80s, to the 90s, to the 2000s, 2010s, and now the 20s, yo. Hey, yo. Yo, I caught the bug in 87, never looking back. Tricky, the first record I recall had me hooked to rap. A born kid, I'm living in TNT till adolescence. Planted the seed of what will be today's semi-profession. Back it up, what did I stumble across? Heard a couple of dudes talking and then a number of thoughts started racing inside my head of what it was I just watched. All I know at the time, I didn't want it to stop. the images caught my eye, plus the sound was unique. From the style of the walk to the clothes and the sound of the speech. Talking over the music with a style I never heard before, with different kind of energy, and I wanted to hear some more. Later I learned it was a thing they called rap. The generation before thought of the fad and some crap that wouldn't last. The youth would have the last laugh. That rap was here to say, and that's a matter of fact.
From humble beginnings, I've witnessed the progression. The many stages in my development's been a blessing. A few milestones to get me where I'm going. Summarized in condensed form if you not knowing. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought. Yo. Into the 90s, TNT, North American eyes. TV began to see the world through American eyes. TV and music influence was undeniable. Donnie Simpson and Casey Kasem opened my eyes to view the latest music plays, smoking the chart. Remember TNT was Calypso and Soca at heart. 91 life circumstance will bring me back to the north. Take the flame with me that I brought and then carry the torch that I kept lit while I studied grades, mastered my craft. Recorded rhymes into cassette through boombox when I rap. Remember thinking that everything I spit was so impressive. In retrospect, it was just a bunch of copycat impressions. From Joss Effects and Lord Finesse and Heavy D. Biting before I figured out who I'd eventually be. The growing pains until I came into my own. The path to find my own voice on this microphone. From humble beginnings, I've witnessed the progression. The many stages in my development's been a blessing. A few milestones to get me where I'm going. Summarized in condensed form if you not knowing. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought.
Hey yo, fast forward early 2000s where you find me in a circle amongst a bunch of my peers, cypher rhyming, bouncing energy off one another like trampolines downtown. Going for Hamilton, catch me rapping the beats. Open mic on the radio, big shots to my folks. I chopped it up with on the regular, went out at the shows. Shout out the spitters who sparred and helped me sharpen my blade. A catalyst, lighter fluid, also the spark of my flame. You can say the water, the seed, planted the tree, giving new life. Now I bear the fruit of my labor. Verses I do right. 07 in Genesis, MySpace was the platform. Released the first recordings to the public I was proud of. As time progressed so that my network too. Mess with the best producers and put out my best work too. Started with Homegrown Monsters, then my debut LP. Few for thought with 2 beats and J Brewed and dealt me.
From humble beginnings, I've witnessed the progression. The many stages in my development's been a blessing. A few milestones to get me where I'm going. Summarized in condensed form if you not knowing. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought.
The quest continued. I reached a point of no return. Continue plugging away at this music with no concern for the opposition and naysays whose crutches my age. Till they see me live in the flesh and commanding why I engage with the audience with relatability, skill and abilities. Stand on what I speak on with truth and humility. Aspire to inspire while lifting your spirits high. Kicking juice for the soul with intensity minus the ire. Vulnerable when we are only getting older. Embracing your age and growth was the message that I told them. Social media, the gift and the curse. Summarize the number of interactive aspects at work. Then connected on a short play for pandemic release. Still riding high off adrenaline, get me past the release. Took a break, now I'm back on these beats. Back to unleash with J-Pal. Release the hounds like busted straps on a leash.
From humble beginnings, I've witnessed the progression. The many stages in my development's been a blessing. A few milestones to get me where I'm going. Summarized in condensed form if you not knowing.
Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? On to the next phase of the story I brought. Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short? Should I keep it going, or should I cut it short?
Yes, sir. And that was the Come Up Story by S.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, y'all already know. Welcome back to Louisville Radio, and that was the Come Up Story by S. And before the break, that was Casmo with Pack Yo Shit. I most definitely hope you all are having fun with us here on Louisville Radio. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. But y'all already know, before we get into these questions, I just want y'all to always remember it's never too late to be what you might have been. So, we finna get into some questions, get into your
Hey,
business.
TT,
What's up?
can I say something right quick
Go right
about
ahead.
that song before you get into some questions?
Yep,
Hey,
go.
man, who produced that? They just give me that Guru, DJ Premier, Eric Sermon production. Who produced that? Just killing them samples.
Yeah, so my dude, he goes by the name of Jay Powell. So he's a homie of mine. We went to college together. He's from the Toronto area. Yeah, he produced that joint. And the DJ who did all the cuts was DJ Merciless. He's my engineer.
Ooh, okay, that's all I want to get off. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. All right.
Respect.
Yep.
All right. So we just want her on Louisville Radio. We get into your little business just a little bit. So S, what networking methods have worked for you so far?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What networking methods have worked for you so far?
So far, just connecting on Facebook. That's probably my number one platform, and just networking with fellow artists, DJs, producers, promoters. That's personally for me. That's what's been working for me the best. Been most effective for me over the past few years.
Okay, Jay Stylez.
I would probably have to say Instagram has been the most effective for me. And I think just because, one, I saw like a faster growth, but then two, like there were more, I guess I say like-minded people for like my type of art, and it was a lot more interaction than I was getting on Facebook. So yeah, but I mean I'm trying to grow Facebook, but Instagram has been my most effective.
Okay. All right. And with the verses that just passed, if you could have your own verses, dead or alive, who would it be?
Like my favorite artists, or
yeah, whoever you would like to see.
I would say Tribe Called Quest versus De La Soul. Those are two of my favorite rap groups of all time, and they're kind of in the same lane. So yeah, Tribe Called Quest against De La Soul.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, Jay Stylez.
Oh man, I think it would have to be Jay and Nas. And I think just from one side of it, it's just always been a thing, like Jay versus Nas. So it's like you rock with Nas, you rock with Jay. So like I would just love to see them go just head to head.
Yeah.
And maybe try to settle like who's the best between the two of them, or again, are we just gonna create more music, more art? Like
Exactly.
So who was you riding with?
Say that again.
So who were you riding with?
I'm riding with Jay.
Okay.
I'm a Nas guy.
I'm a Nas guy. I was just a Nas guy.
Okay. So, S, what does your artistry mean to you?
My artistry is, I would call it the final piece to completing who I am. So like I mentioned before, I'm a family man, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I do a 9 to 5, but this music is sort of the last piece that kind of gels everything together and gives me that creative release to be a better all-around human being. So yeah, I say it's the glue that keeps me together.
Okay. Jay Stylez, what does your artistry mean to you?
Like my man S said, freedom. escape, and not even like an escape from like I'm trying to escape from bad things, but again, when you're a family man and you work a regular job, like you fill all these roles. So for me, my artistry is just a chance for me to be me.
Right.
I'm not dad. I'm not this. I'm not that. Like I'm just.
It's like
Jay
it helps
Styles.
you get out of that routine of doing this hour, that hour.
Yeah, I'm just Jay Styles in those moments.
Got you. Okay, Rez, you got some questions?
I was just gonna ask. So, how do you balance all of that?
Communication. And so like and just like S, I'm a family man too, and my partner and I, we've been together 7 years. So we have 2 kids between the two of us, and there's an age gap in between the two, so 18 and 6. So I mean, so it's really just about communicating. Like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, this is what I may possibly be spending on this. Like, you gotta communicate on all those levels. But then she also understands too that like this is my break from all of that.
Just like she
And
get
this
her
is
break.
yeah, like
I
she
get
like
my
she
break.
has her things that she likes to do. Like, this is my thing that I like to do.
Yeah. Okay. S, how do you balance it all?
Almost like a carbon copy of what Jay Styles just said. Communication, definitely calendars on the fridge. So any like the radio interviews that I have, I'll mark it down, between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can't disturb me. I got an interview, or if I got a studio session booked, or if I got a live show booked. Communication is key. Definitely communication, as my man just said. So, yeah, that's how we make it work.
I think that's like the only way to really, because like you said, like the calendar on the fridge now, well, since everybody, like in my house, we have iPhones, like we share the calendar with each other. So now I just get like these notifications like each day of like who has what going on.
Yeah. Like, dang, I got this today. Dang.
Yeah, like and then, but I mean, and then again, like if you have a very supportive spouse, a very supportive partner, like they understand that part of you, and they understand like your need to have this particular thing, and they see that it's something that makes you happy, it's something that you're passionate about, something that you love doing. Then they, in a way, they when they truly support you, they create the space for you to do that.
Okay. Now, you had an interesting story that you was talking about earlier, about when you was doing the pictures and everything. What you wanted to create and what you wanted to present. People have been saying that black men don't care about black women, and you say,
"Oh no, it's black women all day long, like, cause and not only for me, like it's just a love of black women, cause I was raised single mother, so it was me and my brother, but then it was my aunts, my grandmother, so, and all the women in my family were like the heads of their household. Right. So seeing black women in that capacity, and not the messiness and all of this stuff, but seeing black women run things for me, like, oh yeah, black women all day long.
All day long.
Now this is a question for the both of you. Okay. Where do you see the direction of hip hop going forward from now? S.
You know what? I see hip hop getting stronger. There's always going to be, the corniness that's kind of promoted by, the powers that be. But in the underground, on, platforms like yourself, college radio, so many, thousands and thousands of internet radio shows, that promote the authentic, passionate hip hop artists that deserve to be heard. It only cultivates the scene and makes it stronger. So the talent has always been there, and it continues to get stronger. We keep building off of the greats that came before us. So I only see it as getting better, and then with the internet and increased access and the world reach at everybody's fingertips, it can only make it stronger and better, in my opinion.
Hey, Stylez.
I think technology is going to play like a major part in the advancement of hip hop. Because I mean, even if you look just beyond St. Louis, beyond the U.S., like hip hop has been able to transcend, cultural boundaries and be able to go worldwide. And then again, so now you get the inspiration for Irish street rap. You get the inspiration for, rappers that rap, primarily in Spanish. So no, I think hip hop is eventually gonna be one of those things that's gonna unite us beyond politics, beyond religion, beyond race. Like it'll just be hip hop. It'll be that thing that brings us all together.
Gotcha. Back to you, TT.
Okay. So, let us know what's next for you.
Just just promoting the current album right now on platforms like yourself and others. Be on the lookout for some more visuals. I got 2 videos that I already shot from the new album. Looking to shoot 1 or 2 more this summer, as well as finishing up the next project, which is untitled at this point. But yeah, just continuing to work, network, features, and create other opportunities for myself to be heard by people that haven't heard me before.
Okay. What's next for you, J Stylez?
Well, you're gonna get some spins on my station too, my man. I got it.
I appreciate you.
For me, I honestly don't know what's like the next thing that I'm working on. I'm kind of looking to already plan ahead for my next event next year, just to really get it how I want it. But trying to just grow myself personally, grow myself as a brand, grow myself as a business owner. Just growth. Yeah, growth is what's next for me.
Keyword growth around here. Okay. Where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on pretty much every platform. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's the same handle. It's at HGMonsteres. That's HGMonsteres. And you'll be able to find links to all my music, all my YouTube, Spotify, everything. So yeah, at HGMonsteres, you'll be able to find me.
Okay, J Stylez, where can our listeners find you at?
You can find me if you want to follow me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, so that's J Stylez Merch. You can also find me on Instagram. I have multiple pages, and they are not fake pages. They are all me. They are all run by me. So my main page is J Stylez Art 2. So that's at JSTYLZ_art_2. You can follow my women's intimate apparel brand, Muse Intimates. So that's MUSEINTMTS. And you can also follow my podcast page at the show_about_nothing.
So you saying I can come to you and get some girls for this To The Beat video?
We can talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? So I can holler at J Stylez, friend you on Instagram. We talk about getting some of these girls, twerking to the beat on my video. Okay then, man.
There we go.
We'll definitely make it happen.
Yes, sir.
I just be the choreographer. That's all I am.
Nah, little booties matter too.
I'm the choreographer.
All the booties. Big booties, little booties, medium booties, all the big booties. Big little booties, man, you get in that too, baby.
Right.
Come on,
I'm just a choreographer.
Little booties matter.
Okay. Ish, you got anything else you want to say to our listeners before we get up out of here?
I just want to thank any and everybody out there in internet land for listening, and yourselves. I just want to thank y'all for having me on your platform. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Jay Stylez. I enjoyed hearing what you had to say. I'm definitely going to be looking you up on IG.
No, definitely.
And just anybody that supports quality art, whether it's music, dance, visual art. Salute to y'all.
Jay Stylez, you got something you want to say to our people?
I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. I definitely appreciate all the love that my city, my music, Soldier by Blood. I appreciate all the love that y'all have shown me. I'm really starting to feel like a podcast whore.
It's addicting.
Yeah, like
I
think this is about the sixth one I've been on in the last month and a half. Like, so. But I just appreciate all the love y'all have shown. I definitely appreciate people tuning in and listening to me and listening to the platform and supporting platforms like this.
Yeah. All right, okay. And you already know I'm your girl, TT the Dundada.
I'm your man, LC Raz, and I'm going to tell you like this. Be looking out for that new single coming out at 12 a.m. Cause I ain't talking about nothing. Got another new thing coming out. Cause I ain't talking about nothing. Y'all be looking for that on all platforms. Big shout out to Jay Stylez and S. As y'all say, y'all been on the tour, and I think I'm going to get y'all on the underground show too to keep y'all moving and keep the tour going on. Fuck it, you know. Fuck it. What's more promo? Fuck it.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
So you already know. We finna get up out of here, you know. Catch us each and every Saturday here at Louiswood Radio at my city, my music.com. And you know, we finna
what we going out with?
You already know we gotta go out with that Don't Move. Nigga, what? We with that Don't Move. Shout out to PGR. They finna have a lingerie party at the Eyes tonight. Shout out to them. They finna be lit.
Big shout out.
Shout out. All right.
Kevin, this is nice.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey.
Ain't mad, but you already know. Came in this bitch, got them all on the floor. Niggas geeked up and they all moving slow. Looking at Judy, that booty on go. I'ma snap in this bitch for a check in the show. Came in this bitch, got blessed at the door. This bitch shaking, but steady go bro. All of that ass on my thing is gon' blow. Turn this bitch up, we gon' pipe it some more. East ain't now, we gon' hype it some more. Got this bitch turned like I had it before. She bringing it back like returning to store. If I get to that pussy, I be still in store. You been searching for a week like you searching for more. Freaky little bitch in my secret little home. She blowing it good. I'm bending my toes. Hold up, this bitch piped up. Hey. Tequila all in this white cup. Hey. Julio be the right stuff to get a bitch a all night fuck. Shit bumping all night long. Blowing all of this good strong. Get low, this your favorite song. Big booty with a lace on.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ayy, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Ayy, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Ayy, dope. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor.
I throw them shits in the air. Watch that twin fall to the flow. La mama a freaky little bitch. Toot it up, touching her toes. Swinging her shit in her mode. That hoolie be taking control. And dance like a slut. Be strutting her stuff, but she don't go dance on the pole. Go to work, take her ass home. Now that's the shit that I like. La mama my type. Stand in the mirror and send me a pic. And that text say daddy send me my dick. Starting this bitch, grab me your fifth. Pop me your bean, I was already lit. Leave me your water, I'm sweating this shit. Gotta cut my ass down for I faint in this bitch. Go to the back, roll up and smoke. Watch how you pull it, this snowman no joke. Grabbed on the post and she ready to go. Grab me your plate, proceed to the dough. Go to the back, roll up and smoke. Watch how you pull it, this snowman no joke. Grabbed on the post and she ready to go. Grab me your plate, proceed to the dough.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey, dope, we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey.
Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Since you here, you know that they invited us. Don't like us, don't like us, don't like us, but none of you hoes be willing to fight us. I see you tooted and turn to our music, but really you bitches just finding some music. Confusing niggas be choosing, but really you bitches just really be losing. When I want my killer, my bitch like CP, yeah, she coming with it. Please don't make a move, I would not consider my brother stay with it. He bought it in with it. Start throwing his ass when I walk through the door. I tooted it up, I stay dropping it low. I'm a freaky big bitch, you know how it goes. Start throwing it back, niggas wantin' some more. Put that wood, put that smoke in the air. Turn with a fat bitch, you know that that's right. Caress on my body while pulling my hair. He see that I'm turned, don't care that you stare. Ayy, PGR, report to the dance floor. Baby,
hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ayy, dope, we finna pipe up this club. Ayy, dope, we finna pipe up this club. Ayy, dope. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ayy.